Huh? Is that Navia over there? Oh, it's been a while. Let's go say hi. Hey, Navia! What you up to?
Shh! Get lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake. I'm sorry, did you hear me?
No,
Why is she so aggressive?
wait!
Huh? Who do you think you are? So, you're bringing backup now.
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff is right. I'm the one in charge here now.
Of course. How you run your kitchen isn't...
Overworked.
But Philmont can do...
Monica, back!
Huh? But...
Just do as you're told, and not a...
Wow, what a horrible
Sorry. Looks like I've dragged you into... Her name is Savannah. She's the new head... Ever since she took the job, she's been enforcing a brutal work... One guy was so overworked, he...
I'm sorry.
At his family's request, the Spina Savannah is adamant that Vermont's... Our next thought was to talk to the other... And that's why I'm here.
Oh, shoot! It all makes sense now.
Oh, no, not at all, Paimon. Honestly, the way... And besides, I don't really think I'm... Yeah, meaning it's gonna be all the more difficult...
Paimon will join you.
Guys, it's fine. You don't need to... A really famous chef just joined the Spina di Ro...
Sorry to interrupt. This is a small token from us.
Monica's the one apologizing?
Our head chef has been a little highly...
All right.
Thank you for understanding.
A little highly strung, huh?
Paimon doesn't get it. How did someone like her...
Well, according to Vermont's family, she hasn't always been like this. But...
Oh, Paimon totally gets it. Huh? Hold on, there's something written... Find...
Escoffier? Could this mean...
Huh? You know that name, Navia?
Yeah. Let's stick to the plan and go back to the Fleuve Cendre for now. That's where we'll find Escoffier anyway.
So, who is this?
Well, for starters, she recreated the legendary Gâteau de Bourg. Safe to say, she's the most renowned...
Gâteau de Bourg. That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few slices...
Well, apparently, the Hotel de Bourg was reported for... But none of the chefs had any idea how it could have gotten...
The Fortress of Mirabede?
Well, you're right. The quantity of the substance... Escoffier didn't have to stay in the fortress.
So that's what happened.
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel, she's still... So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to...
Oh, Paimon gets it! Monica, it's simple. If the new head chef is stressing everyone out...
Well...
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve. You'd have had more sense. At least then, you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and There.
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to...
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do it again.
Yes, Chef.
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy.
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can catch up.
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef. Well, in her words, the Hotel de Boer doesn't need her.
I guess I'll be heading...
Wait, take these home with you. We can't serve them now, and there's no sense in letting them go.
Oh, thank you.
For what? Like I said, I just don't want them going to waste. Oh.
Firmont. That's the second time.
He's the chef that fell ill from stress. Hilaire is his son. He decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take.
Hey, I heard that, Navia! I've told you before, no one's making extra food. Hilaire's...
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally
So you two must be the world-famous traveler and his companion.
Oh, so you know us already. We'll skip the introduction then.
Oh, I certainly am. The Spinner's headquarters are... But I don't work for the Hotel de Boer. Besides, I'm the one who persuaded Savannah.
What?
Well, she was a much gentler person back then. A little timid.
That's hard to believe.
Honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either. Anyway, suffice to say that given the history between us, Fiamar and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Escoffier.
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel you have, it looks like Monica still trusts you.
Monica.
Plus, it's not like we're asking you to storm in there and raise...
Oh, Monica. I can't believe her! Powdered sugar is supposed to be a Unbelievable! I won't stand for this!
Wait, so now she's,
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her waiting.
Wait, she looks like... Is that Escoffier?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I messed up your order.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
But, please.
What the heck?
Get up, Monica! Can't you see that you're just—
Escuff.
If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the—
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back in the—
that's some backwards logic?
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine. With my layman's palate, it's not like I can tell the difference anyway.
Oh, well, it's
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been that way?
I mean, we all knew that it came from a good... But these days, whenever we make a mistake, and it's only gotten worse since word got out that Chef Escoffier...
Monica, you don't need to call me chef.
Yeah, but through no fault of your own, that banquet was a huge event, and...
Lumaline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute. Produced from an extract of the
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a flavor enhancer since it...
They also found that overuse can have mood-altering effects. Unfortunately, however, some food products can...
Everyone knows that in all likelihood, someone probably just purchased... But you took all the blame. We all know why. You just did... And now look at you. A fry chef in the...
What are you trying to say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is.
Oh, the Fleuve Sandra, you said.
Monica, I'm very happy with my current job. And besides, at the end of the day,
If only Savannah was.
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head chef? So, you do remember... Escoffier?
What happened to you, Savannah?
You made me the head chef, and you're not the boss here anymore.
Whoa. Sounds like someone...
Oh, Savannah! My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into
That's none of...
What happened to...
Ho ho! I was not expecting.
Huh? Fan Asian?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a humble suggestion? Given that we...
The traditional way?
That's right! I'm talking, of course.
According to legend, the founders of Hotel de Boer, the cooking contest would decide who had...
Huh. Sounds like...
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. But in fact, and indeed, the reintroduction of...
Reintroduction? Someone brought it back?
What say you, Escoffier? Surely you of all...
Sure, I reinstate...
I see no issue.
Exhibition. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose, you hand over the code...
What? The Codex de Boer?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his... It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's culinary world.
Present and former.
What do you want that old thing for? You have your own copy, don't...
Don't take me for a... I want your copy! The original
I'm sorry, I must be missing something.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me?
Savannah, you may...
Oh, I'm sure it won't be an issue. As long as... And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Boer, per the recipe in the Codex. Well, Escoffier?
You sound surprised. All right, then. Let's see how much you've actually grown. I hope you surprise me, Savannah. I'd hate to find out that all you...
Believe me, I'll
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve Sandra so I can get prepping.
I do apologize. I'm afraid it's not quite that simple. So, while I am technically, to be perfectly honest with you, that's... If Escoffier wins, it would be the perfect opportunity for her to talk some... But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I must say, Savannah surprised me with her confidence.
I can't believe I got to witness that firsthand. I only stopped...
So...
Well, I got a sense that she's...
Holding back?
Escoffier only picked up on it because she's the
That's patently
Okay, that's one...
Oh, that? Well, it's not so... Back in the day, he and his good friends, for instance, legend has it, so rare was the ingredient that they could... Modeste and Savelli went on to especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius.
Paimon's heard this kind of story before.
What? No, of course not. Cooking is a constantly... Anyway, never mind centuries. Savelli... And that was it. The end of the Hotel de Boers. Even then, it still took numerous relocations.
Oh! So the Codex really isn't...
Yes, well, that's fiction, and...
Case in point. Even the Gâteau de Boer they saw...
Wait, really? What?
It did, but like I said, it's the... So, reimagination. As for why we gave it the same name and kept the tradition of only self...
Oh! Huh.
Hey now, it might not be... Just think, if the original...
Anyway, before I left my role as head chef, I made a...
So, could it be a symbolic thing?
Well, it was clearly precious enough to get... Maybe from her point of view.
You think so? The only thing...
What? Huh.
Who knows? We could speculate forever. It means besting her in this bake-off. However much she's changed since we worked together, I believe that she still has her—
Well, I'm confident that you and your
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Now, if I had to push it, I could probably do the work of 3 chefs myself.
Well, that's easy. The 3 of us are veterans.
Well, I have heard the Traveler is an accomplished cook, as well.
Oh, count me in too. Even if it means competing against the
Confident. I've
always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices flying all over the kitchen. Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. A kind of special food processor I got the fun— but this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment. So that—
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. Paimon's never used anything this weird before. Cool. Not weird.
And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more
Absolutely not! Throwing everything in at once. I'll demonstrate again. Now. Slowly and carefully. Not a drop too much, and not a drop too little. And voila! Now it's your turn. Not terrible, but the Traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've that goes without saying. Still, alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something— That's right, the true test of your— How's it going? Look at that! With the grace of a snow wing—
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or—
6 points.
What? Oh, well, fair—
That's 6 out of 100.
What?
You say you're a connoisseur, but it's quite clear by that logic, I suppose you think listening to—
Aww.
Oh, me next! I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has—
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well,
Aw.
Now to the final dish.
So,
This is our last hope.
8 points.
Darn. That's barely hot.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one 8 points out of 10.
Huh? How did you pull that off?
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can really taste the grace of the snow-winged goose in this dish.
Hey, you made that last part up!
Well, it looks like I lost fair and
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining.
Chef Escoffier.
Oh, it's Hilaire. What brings you here?
I heard the news about the cooking.
And you think you're...
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, Navia, Traveler. I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me,
Yeah, I was gonna say the same...
Don't you worry. I'll be fine. The fact is, I'm a fine chef, despite recent events.
Firma, have you even set foot in a kitchen?
I have not. Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
What do you call this, Firma?
I can't seem to grip my...
Do it again! Again! Again!
I...
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then I will...
Dad, talk to me.
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological...
Monica, when did you get here?
Probably because you were all But anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing
Oh, come on. All I did was make you some tea. I doubt it was much...
She sounds like the worst.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make...
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it.
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake it, you just get enough...
Either straighten yourself out, or...
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen
Oh, man. That must be...
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Firma? You weren't and even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes.
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier, and maybe Savannah was right.
Dad.
I see. I will win this contest, and after that, I encourage you to...
But what if you can't find another assistant in time?
You think being one person short will ruin my chance? Even if I had to go it alone, I would present the...
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep
And so will I.
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can all...
Actually, I thought maybe I could help.
What? Why didn't you say so?
I was going to, but then...
You do this for us?
Alright, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah?
I know, but it's alright. I've made up my mind. With the way I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure.
Well, Hyman didn't think we'd be poaching.
Great! Then it's settled. And to...
Spina sponsored? Wait,
Well, I promised the traveler a feast.
Yeah! Feast, feast, feast!
all right. If you insist, then prepare for some of the fine... That's not a bad idea, actually. Wait,
That was a dream come true. Hyman never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good.
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
So, this is what Chef Escoffier...
I wish I could eat that all over again.
Wow. I don't know if I'll ever...
why, Savannah? Oh, nothing. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something... But I can't find anything. It's just some hate. The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but yeah, maybe. Still, it's just we were. At least I always thought we were. She was a little shy, but meticulous. Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamat. Well, I mean, and the idea that she turned out like this, but... I wonder if this is how Modeste felt. Yes, with his good friend and co-founder of the Hotel de Bourg. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bourg and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But, unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks at every turn. And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his celebrity, people started gossiping about Savelli. And everything came to an abrupt end when Modeste, still in the prime of... and that was it. They neither had a decisive... One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy. Unlikely. It's a popular theory, but there's no real basis for it. Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we can do... And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut. Really? Well, I like the confidence. Let's hope that Savannah isn't all sizzle.
It's cooking contest day! To the Hotel de Bourg! Toot sweet!
Did you hear the news? Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest.
Wait, seriously? Escoffier in a cooking contest? Now that I've got to see.
I don't get it. Why would anyone in their right mind challenge her to a cooking contest?
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome.
Savannah, I've brought the original copy of the
Monica?
In the interests of fairness, the labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and...
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to...
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hotel de Bourg cooking contest commence!
Monica, Traveler, it's go time. Let's do this.
Alphonse! Gaspar! Get to work! Do not disappoint me.
Looks like our food.
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors.
Come on, Escoffier! Come on, Traveler! Yeah! A dash of frosting!
So, what do you think?
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on Savannah's progress.
I think this flavor profile is still a little bit off.
Enough! Oh, useless! Both of you, make like an egg and beat it! I'll do it myself.
Wow! Is Savannah serious? Can she really make up for lost time?
The balance of flavors is about right, but the quantity is too low.
A little amuse bouche!
Stay calm, Escoffier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think.
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg.
Deuce on the loose!
That went just as I expected.
Time's up! Contestants, please!
Huh.
We both made the same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy. Beautifully sweet.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10. Only because there's something about the flavor of the base. It's just a little different.
Huh? Really?
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had a...
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for the ages.
How exciting! I'm gonna dig in.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is...
It appears the decision is unanimous. This gâteau...
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not...
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau...
What? It's... Savannah?
No! That's
Hey, Savannah! You cheated, didn't... What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't you?
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the... It was Vanishem's staff who labeled them in the kitchen. If you're isn't it more likely that Escoffier's lost...
You take that...
Judges, we demand a
That's enough! What's done is done. As head chef, or rather as team lead, Savannah, I didn't think you'd stoop this low just...
I don't know...
If you want the Codex to bore that much...
Escoffier, no!
But you must promise me that you'll apologize...
It's a little late to be negotiating...
Look, Savannah, you may have fooled but only on the condition that you
Fine. I'll treat this... So, will that be all, ex-head chef?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But I don't know if you're even open to input from other people and...
I know what I'm doing. I don't need your...
All right, fine. I'm glad to hear it.
Escoffier?
The Codex de Boer! Finally.
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! The Codex is...
It's all right. It was just a bake-off, not the end of the world. Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to compensate Firma. Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve...
No. No!
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This can't be happening.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a...
Oh, I knew it.
Pent-up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us...
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new tech...
But why? Why?
Our best guess is... she doesn't want to be...
And there it is.
Even so, that's no excuse for taking her...
Yeah! And it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking...
About that, we honestly have no idea how she did it.
Leone and Algalia were the ones I tasked with...
Not to worry. Come on, join me downstairs. I'll interrogate...
Well, how is it?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate.
Is it really that bad? I made sure the taste...
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base. Or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
I'm sorry. I was forced into it. It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I want... Whatever's going on with you, just spill the beans. There's no need...
I was the one...
Food safety. Wait, you mean the Lumalene incident?
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement, but I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea there was an issue with them, but the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail.
This is crazy! So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging us.
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All this fuss?
Huh?
Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my so you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything.
You mean...
Oh, well, I'm not saying you don't have to take You should tell Vanagem to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find...
Understood.
Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex?
I have my suspicions. Not that I've got it.
Ugh. What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu...
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest, but the difference was so small, I'm sure no one would know.
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's been
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be... But after countless setbacks, she's getting more and more unhinged. And at some point along the way, she switched from doubting herself to...
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier... Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine.
Oh, for goodness sake. What is...
Of course. Then she finally got the codex, only to discover that the secret seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up...
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah she might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after...
You'd think so, but geniuses like
New head chef, you say?
I wonder, can the Hotel de...
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone...
All this time, I've been blaming...
I sincerely apologize for putting it... Let's give her the day to calm down.
In that case, I'll go and update for Ma and his family.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
Whew, that was a long day.
Oh, nice! Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose? Every year, they migrate long distances in search of a suitable... Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the idea. But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue. So the truth is that leadership, with all the... I guess what cooking is a science, not magic. Of course, some people have a more sensitive... I'd have no reason to expect so much from... Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna get... And come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding... Thank you for your words. Genius? Calling so...
Why are we here so early? Check on her? What? Oh no. Escoffier, are you alright?
I'm fine. Just need to get some more Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? Alright. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here, or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
Hello, what can I get for you? Sure thing, we're here to go. Huh? Oh, I see. First cup of the season. Yeah, I get it. Young people these days do love to...
Coffee. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler in Paimon.
Glad to hear it, but make sure to catch up in your sleep when you...
I think I figured out where the problem lies.
Wait, what investigation?
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here. It's so Yes, except my failures were stepping...
Escoffier! Have you seen Savannah?
Huh? No, not since yesterday. Why?
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little only to find an empty house with the doors wide open. I left Alphonse and the others to keep watch at her home, while I checked the... If she's not here, then...
Boss, Escoffier!
Alphonse? You're supposed to be keeping watch at...
We were, but then, just...
Oh, looks like a map with a bunch of...
Wait a second. This feels familiar. Of course, from the Codex. They're all places that Modest... Yeah, but... I don't understand.
The Codex de Bois?
Seriously? So now she said her...
Ugh, idiot.
Hold on. There's more.
It was you. It sounds like a threat letter.
Retrieve the Codex by any means. So the cooking contest and the cheating.
She's keeping the true
Ugh, this is all such a mess! First, we thought that Savannah forced Monica to cheat in the
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put two and two together as soon as I read your threat letter. Even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan.
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it?
I think Modest's codex meant...
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they... Aw, they ran off!
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Well, did Modeste mention it?
Good point.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests.
We have to feed the blubber beasts? See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna need...
There is no time for that. Grow maritime flowers and...
wait.
Up to the freezer!
A little amuse-bouche.
Blubber beasts or not, are we sure this stuff...
Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool, we'll probably just...
Yes, we can't afford to wait for them to double back. What?
Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
The tracks turned back again. Oh, so annoying. Hey, it's open!
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said...
Sure.
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden... Hey, go scout ahead for me. If... Did you not hear me?
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear.
Ha! Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it, you've always been you were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation... So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain. That she deliberately... First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story. He offered Modeste his friendship, only to murder. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. So you see,
I am no Savelli, nor will I...
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself if you're You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cook.
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness.
Ooh, feisty.
I somehow doubt that.
What?
Ever since I learned the truth. I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long!
But you drank it too!
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
You...
What?
I saw your dumb plan a mile off.
No.
Revenge is a... You're a lousy...
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now...
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You gotta... You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me.
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica! We've got you surrounded!
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a little...
You can't!
Stay back if you want her alive! Escoffier and the Traveler.
Monica, what are you hoping to achieve?
A recipe. Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius. The genesis...
Are you serious?
I couldn't care He and Savelli were fools. We're talking about a powerful stimulant that also sharpens the senses. That's right. I've done my research. It was a drug that Remoria...
Will you listen to yourself?
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on...
Wait, what's that sound?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
Uh-oh, Savannah's gone too!
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward.
That's true. Even if she finds the treasure, she'll need Savannah.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route. The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere. probably awakened by the explosion just now.
Alright, Knife Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping.
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests.
Up to the freezer! A little amuse-bouche!
It seems to really like the texture of Rome Maritime flowers.
A dash of frosting!
Remember, nice clean cuts.
Bon appetit! Yeah! Huh? Everybody stand back!
Yoo-hoo!
Let my name echo in song! I never knew you could process Lumitol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Lumitols and Romaritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Oh, Modeste and Savelli, do you think?
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a late... Huh, you really think so?
Trust our adventurers' instincts. We're pros at this stuff. Just like you. Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro. Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off her rummaging skills.
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since I've last visited these ruins. It's exactly the way I remember it. This place probably hasn't changed in millennia. Sadly, up above, on dry land, the treasure of Remoria. That's what we used. Our limited stock of the substance meant that the Gâteau could... He was praised as a genius. While Modeste tried his best to console me, but I knew better than anyone. Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created a masterpiece of my own, I'd be able to face him without shame. Or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be... Unfortunately, that day...
So it was Savelli. From the sounds of it, he came...
I always thought it was just a legend. But if it's true, then this must be the place where they found their secret...
In that case, what does that say about the death of Modeste? If it's all true...
The taste of Gâteau de Bourg has changed. Modeste was convinced of this, even though everyone swore they couldn't tell. Being the perfectionist that he was, he refused to accept even the slightest flaw in his work. But as he baked and taste tested over and over again, it was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses, taste included, and invigorates the spirit. In hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their... Over the course of his many culinary experiments, Modeste exhausted the finest culinary talent of his generation, now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again. And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him, to offer some words of comfort, or even to say goodbye. Yet despite everything, he sent me his final letter.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something. It really was.
So, Modeste chose to end his own life. Then, why all the rumors that Savelli murdered? Also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure of Remoria.
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. His was a tale of how even a genius could fail. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis from knowing the truth? Or maybe he wished for me to warn the public. But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, what would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn. I cannot let that come to pass. I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his notes to remove the... It may lead his family to suspect me of having a hand in his demise. But if that's the price of destroying all evidence of my crimes, I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see it. The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Huh? What's wrong? Didn't we say so?
So we thought. But if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling what she might...
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without your help retrieving the codex, and with it the last piece of the puzzle, But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria... Oh, it's...
Monica? Oh, we were seconds too late.
Escoffier? What's...
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore, and... So he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every...
This can't be happening! All the years I spent piecing together... All that for an empty job!
Monica, don't do anything stupid! This ruin is more dangerous than...
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Praise be to Lord, you barbarian shot.
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else! Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out!
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Why is this place still shaking? Either way, it's all her fault. Enough chit-chat. Let's get out of here, Traveler Escoffier!
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, no you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you. I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're a psycho!
When did you...
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Traveler?
Escoffier! Savannah!
Traveler! And...
Venejem! What are you all doing here?
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on our merry derrieres? While the Traveler and Escoffier...
We had to do something, even though that something ended up...
I don't deserve any of you. And it was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Then I couldn't Come back, Escoffier. Come and be...
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left,
It just went in one ear and...
Huh? Sorry, I was kinda in my own head at the time.
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this job because of you. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
Escoffier's right. Sure, you nitpick our work and get us to do things over a lot.
Things were pretty rough after Escoffier left. And Savannah's the only reason we've been able...
Our customers know that Escoffier doesn't work for us anymore. But the fact is, at the end of the day, we're all human, and we all make mistakes. All we can do is recognize...
No, I get what you're saying, but what I did to Fermo...
Well, about that, there's someone else here to see you, Chef.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Fermo? I'm so sorry. I put far too much pressure on you, and the way I stubbornly refused to go and see... But I'm too late, aren't I? The damage is done. I heard...
Actually, I think I'm going to be just...
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, it got Firmin thinking. And then he remembered the tea, and as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumaline, the...
No way! Doesn't that cause nerve damage?
It can. High doses pose a risk of serious nervous and sensory complications. But if you calculate the dosage carefully, you can control the A small dose might simply make a person more emotional. Whether that...
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost your edge.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They also fixed me up with some meds, and... well, that's what happens when you give someone a...
There's... more.
You mean... she poisoned me?
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been...
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumaline. That stuff... So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior and
I will. I'm sorry. There's still one question that's really bugging me. Is it just... I mean, is it because...
It's because the heating element in your oven is broken, you silly goose.
What?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, all the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem. I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off, since the issue...
No. I spent so long trying to find out where It all comes back to one simple...
Oh, cut it out! Stop the woe is me act for a second and just think. Do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? 3 years. 3 And you've been head chef now for what? 6 months? If that? A couple... You clearly have no idea how many kitchen failures I've had under my belt. Genius or not, everyone makes mistakes. Modeste, you're only a lousy chef if you don't face up to your mistakes. Learn from them and then keep chipping away. Surely you haven't forgotten all that. You were no lousy chef back when I handed you the reins.
I haven't forgotten. And I'll...
That's our head chef.
Ha ha! Sounds like we won't need another check.
Aw, what a perfect ending to a crazy journey.
So you got your mojo back now?
Yeah. Thanks to you, Escoffier.
Aw, friends again. So nice to see them finally settle their beef.
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch.
But that was mostly Monica's fault, was it?
Right. And also, does it have to be right now? Savannah's only just got her...
No excuses. This is a cooking contest between so grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is happening.
Hey, so, this whole...
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
The results are in! Alert!
Quite rightly, too.
Oh yeah, look at that! Savannah looks pretty chipper too,
Now, where were we? I thought Navia would have filled you in. And actually, I said all this as if I had 2 reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course. But the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a point, so I decided to step down and look for new opportunities to improve myself.
Improve how?
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Liyue, and in her, I saw so many new possibilities. She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus, lizard, there's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored, hiding away in ingredients. Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I used them in the cooking contest just now.
What? Paimon didn't notice at all!
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous chefs. And the other half, it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the kitchen.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
Don't worry, it's not gonna be a free-for-all like in Modeste's time. In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for Petit Gâteau de Boer, revised for—
All right! So—
Oh, of course. I've already promised Vanishem that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food remains at an—
You know, Paimon's still a little disappointed that we never got to— Surely Monica wouldn't have gotten drawn in so deeply if it wasn't for all the mystery surrounding the original Gâteau de Boer. She practically dedicated her life to finding the lost pieces of Modeste's diary. Then when—
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste's writings and what we saw in the so-called Treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extract—
Huh? So then— why all the hype back in the early—
Don't forget, it was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then. And as for the Lumiline, it may well have been somewhat valuable in ancient times. Even if Sibeli hadn't destroyed it all,
So after all that, there was nothing. Feels strange to say it, but Paimon almost feels sorry for Monica.
Hey! Huh? Navi?
You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Well, check it out. Did you see anything like this down there? Freshly unearthed from the ruins of Remoria. A experts say it has immense artistic and historical value. It could be worth an absolute—
Wait! Isn't that the jar that—
If only it was still in one piece. Some butter—